Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Securitron 370-15825 fail secure trigger for their Gl1. The Gl1 is a gate lock. This trigger in a fail secure setting allows the lock to operate such that when there is no power or upon loss of power, the unit is in the locked condition. And there's not a tremendous amount of information regarding this, but if you need to replace the fail secure trigger, there's your part. If you need to convert it from fail safe, which is unlocked unless it's energized, to fail secure, which is locked when it's unenergized, this would be the part. Now, I have been able to find some supporting documentation to illustrate what this is and where it goes a little bit better. So let's switch to the screen view and take a look. All right, this is the item that we are looking at here. And pulling up the manufacturer's product catalog for the Gl1 gate lock, this is a 2014 version, and these are the installation instructions that are available currently on Securitron's site. And that's the trigger right there. That's certainly where that is going to reside. But I don't believe they give us, in the most current information, how to convert the function. And I'm just scanning through here to confirm that is indeed the case. Fail locked version, fail safe version. So this fail secure would be the fail locked version. Okay, so I don't see anywhere in the 2014 version, 2014, where it indicates this information at all. Now below this video there's also a cut sheet for the Gl1, and it's here, but then again, unfortunately they tell you that you can order them as fail locked, fail secure, or fail safe, but no information about this trigger. But searching further, there is a 2009 version of the instructions that I found available online, and they do indicate information about this trigger. And let's get to that page. Okay, fail locked and fail safe modes. So it will come from the factory however it's ordered, fail locked or fail safe. Each unit can be converted from the fail locked to the fail safe as required. Follow the step-by-step instructions in section 6. So let's get ourselves to section 6. Okay, great. Yeah, this is it. All right. Disconnect power, blah, blah, blah. Remove the cover. Using a small screwdriver or punch to start it moving, remove the trigger pin. This control pin will come out. This is the trigger right here. Okay. Grab the trigger by one hand and hold the transfer bar back by pressing on the long roll pin with the other hand. That's going to be back here. Remove the legs of the spring from under the roll pin in the trigger. Remove the spring from the front of the chassis. Don't lose the spring. And here we go. That's your trigger coming out. Okay. Pull the trigger out of the front. You may need to move the catch hook back and forth to clear the slot in the bottom of the trigger. I've never converted this. If I do, I will make a video of it. Insert the new trigger into the lock. The back of the trigger must fit in the center slot of the transfer bar under the pin. We're really talking about that in here. You may need to move the catch hook up back into position. With holes in the chassis, reinstall the pivot pin and check to make sure all wires clear the cover and transfer bar transfer bar cross pin. Sorry, I was distracted. Now reattaching the spring, obviously. The spring fits inside of the front wall, and then you'll bend the tabs back underneath the post, the roll pin that's installed in the item with the couple Timon nuts, I believe is what these are called, press fit style nuts. They're not shown here, but they are on this item. And that shows you what they look like. And we're doing obviously the 25, the fail locked or fail secure. And that is very handy to be able to allow you to see what they look like. This one is clearly the fail locked model that we have. And then that's it. You know, the rest of these installation instructions are an overview of the rest of the model. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, in conclusion, that's what our fail locked or fail secure trigger looks like. A couple of basic dimensional properties. Overall length of the unit, overall now, about 2.5 inch. Overall height, about 3/4 inch. Okay. Those are those Timon nuts or push nuts that I referred to, and obviously your springs are going to fit underneath here. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Securitron products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I was about to say that I'm partial to Securitron, but I think what I'm trying to say is I very much appreciate the way in which the folks there have created their catalog. It takes to many people, an otherwise very intimidating and complicated type of product, electrified hardware, and they distill the catalog down into its very essence. I rarely have to call the factory for clarification. I can only recall doing it once, and I don't even remember what it was for, because their catalog is so distilled down into its essence. The name Securitron is quite synonymous with electrified hardware and all of its different pieces and types. Obviously, gate locks we were just talking about, power supplies for that material, etc. They are under the umbrella of Assa Abloy, and her sister products would, of course, be Hess, Adams Wright, and then ultimately Sargent, Yale, Corbin, Russwin, Rockwood, McKinney, on and on and on. Any questions on the Securitron? And they're sold as each, by the way. This client bought two. Any questions on the 370-15825 fail-locked trigger for the Gl1 or any other Securitron product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.